Hi everyone. In this video, we would be talking about the secret to breaking free from any form of addiction. The truth about addiction. What is addiction? Addiction is the condition of being addicted to a particular substance or activity. So I'm still bringing out addicted, right? In it. Being an addict is being dependent on a particular substance or person or an activity. There's a lot of people who are addicted to one thing or the other. And there are a lot of people, every new year, they try to break free from it by giving themselves a new resolution. It'll be like, my New Year's resolution is going to be to stop this. Or probably they'll say, I would be fasting from this because I realized I've become so dependent on it and I cannot do that. And you find out when you are dependent on certain substances or activity, especially substance, you find out that you would do anything to have them, even if it means using all your income, your finances, your investments, anything you would give. And you give that substance or activity or person so much value that you feel you can give any amount, anything to have them, just to have a little bit of it. So you find out even if the thing or that substance or whatever it is not worth what you are giving, just to have it, you feel it's worthy enough for you to give everything. And when you turn around, you just give out everything you have to the extent that you turn one day and you see that you do not have anything to give in exchange for that substance that you become so dependent on. And then you now decide that, all right, enough is enough. I need to break free from this addiction. Or those around you try to help you to break free from this addiction. But one thing about addiction is a personal thing. You need to make the choice, the decision to stop something. Because this whole dependency involves you, so you need to make the decision to stop. And I know you would be like, yes, I have made the decision, I have tried, but I still cannot. I am just dependent. I need this in order to be in this particular state. You feel that without this you cannot be in this particular state. What leads to this addiction? So the truth behind this addiction. Have you ever noticed that at a certain stage or time in your life, you were never dependent on anything? You were always high. You were always okay. Something happened to your life and then you started taking something that brought you into a negative situation, or your vibration got lowered, and then you want to get to that high level that you initially were at, that you were yourself, you didn't need anything to do or to be anything. You just want to get back to that high vibration that you used to be. That's the reason why most people that take substance, when they take it, they say they want to get high. You are not wrong. You want to be in a state that used to be normal to you. So when something happens to you to lower your level of vibration, to lower your high, you wanting to be high means that the real and true term for that high is you want to be in a high vibration. When something happens to you, or something comes to your mind, or people say certain things, or whatever it is comes into you, you choose to accept what comes to you, and those things now are not true. Anything that is outside truth is a low vibration, and those things now lower your vibration, and you believe to trust and believe in those particular information or beliefs. You accepted them and you trusted them, and since they are low vibration and they are lies and they are false, they now lower your vibration, and then you now depend on a certain activity or a certain person, or you depend on certain substances to get you back to the high level. So that's all about addiction. It's just you need something to take you back to the high level, and you feel this particular thing is going to take you in that high level, and you find out that when you try to be in that high level, you stop thinking. Your mind is blank. You are not worried about anything. Time just moves the way you want it. You feel calm, you feel peace, you feel okay, you just feel happy. And that is your high vibration. And sometimes you feel inspired. You feel when you do this, you're more creative, you're more imaginative, you are more active, you are more yourself, free-spirited. You find your courage. Probably you take that in order to feel courageous. You find your gravity, everything that you need, so much that you depend on that to be yourself. So you feel without that, you can never be yourself. So you've gotten to that stage that you believe that without that, you cannot be yourself, and you depend on that to be yourself. So you now take your worth as that substance or activity, whatever it is you are addicted to. And to be sincere with you, for you to want to give up everything to be yourself, because that you feel that addiction can put you, it means that you feel that you are worth everything. Being your true self, being your true signature vibration, being your true authentic self is everything in the world. You can give anything to be yourself, and it's true. You are worthy to be yourself. You are worthy. There's nothing that can buy your true self. But I'm going to tell you the secret behind. So that addiction is to help you remember yourself, to be yourself. That is the reason why you take those things. Because you want to be yourself. Something has brought you down from your normal self, and anything that will bring you is negativity, and it's usually something that is outside yourself. Anything that is outside your true self, and you accepting and believing in those, since they are negative and they are of low vibration, when you accept them into you, they lower your vibration. And lowering your vibration is you being outside your true self. So that confidence, peace, bravery, creativity, ability to be imaginative, and then you having this your authentic true self or identity, that level, that is your true self, and you depend on that substance to be yourself. So I'm now to tell you that even that substance is also in your mind. It's outside of you. You have the ability to be on a higher high than that substance. So I'm going to tell you how to be on a higher high. Alright, I told you, you feel you are worthy. Nothing can compare to your worth, and that is a good ideology, which is the reason why you are willing to give up everything in order to be you. It's all about wanting to be you. So people that are under addiction, any form of addiction, are awakened. It means you are awakened, but you do not know. Awakening is you are realizing immediately that something is out of place. There's something wrong. So the realization is you realizing that you are not your true self. You are awakened, but you do not seem to understand what it is that awakened you, or at what states you are in. You do not understand what is happening to you. And then you feel something brought you to this awakening, and you are enjoying this awakened state so much that you will do anything to stay in that state. And you have no idea how to maintain that state. All you know is the information outside of you that tells you that this is the only way to be in that state. So I'm going to tell you how you can always be in that state. And aside from that, we human beings naturally, we change every moment. Just like when you have a movie screen and then there's one frame and the other frame and the other frame, every moment you have the ability to change. So much that when you change now, you can decide to just turn your life around instantly right now. That's what makes a human being special. So it means that every single thing that happened outside this moment or before this, every single thing, you can choose to let them all go and be a different person this moment. And the next moment, keep improving yourself and letting go of the past, because the past is already gone. It does not, the past does not exist. The past is just only an information that now is stored. It's only now that matters, this present. And then the future is a now and a now. The next frame is now. The next, when you find out that, then it means the previous now is a memory, is in the past. So you have the ability to change. And that change is dramatic, meaning that you can be addicted this moment. The next moment you can choose to not be addicted. Every single thing is in your mind, just as those memories are in your mind. They are something that happened before. So how do you find yourself in that state, the right state? Who are you? You are a signature high vibrational, immortal, infinite, eternal, indestructible entity. You are a God. You are a spirit that came in this form as a human being on earth to have a physical experience. You wanting to be addicted, that I told you that you're high, is you realizing that there's something wrong. This is not you. Yes, because the true you is a God, the signature high vibration. This body is the only form you can be able to have sensations, to feel, to interact. So for the fact that you can take whatever you take, even if it's a drink, or it could be as easy or as simple as soda, just soda addiction, or whatever it is that you take, the taste, everything has a taste. A spirit cannot have that taste. You can have that sensation of the taste, or what you would feel, all those sensations, that feeling of the happiness, joy, every single sensation. You need this body in order to have those sensations, to have the experience, interact with people, create something. And a God and its creation, he can only be a God if he has a creation. Let's say a diamond or gold. You just sit down and then the gold just appears to you. Let's say there has never been gold or diamond before. Someone discovered diamond, someone discovered gold, coal, car, all of a sudden a car just appeared, or diamond appeared, or coal appeared, or iron appeared, or all of a sudden there's war, or there's something like strategy. It means that a God has been born. The God of gold, the God of diamond, the God of car, the God of wind, the God of coal, the God of boat, the God of water, the God of internet, the God of machine, the God of anything. Someone is born. That's when a God is born. That's what makes a God, the God of love, the God of beauty, the God of art, the God of dance, God of music, God of every single thing, God of comedy, God of travelers, God of knowledge. Every single thing is a creation. That is the name of that God. So you are a God. You have something that entails your existence. You are the God of something. And how you know what you create is that thing that excites you. That thing that you do, that you have never ever been taught. You just like doing it. And you find out you just do it so nicely, so smoothly, so effortlessly. And when you do it without even thinking, you find out when you're doing that thing, you don't need to think. Only ideas flow through your mind. It just comes naturally to you. That is where your creation is. You need to do that excitement and give it out to the world. That thing is meant to add value to the world. That is you realizing that you are important. You came to do something. You came to change the world. You came to add something to the world. That is the reason why you are unsettled. That is the reason why you always want to be yourself. You do anything to be your true authentic self. And what is that authentic self that you have been trying to attain? Is this your signature high vibrational, your God, immortal self, taking charge of this body? That is the high vibration. You are naturally at a high vibration. You do not need those substances to be at high vibration. You only need to align yourself to your God true signature self. You are naturally at a high vibration. Your vibration is even higher than when you take those substances. You taking those substances, when you're at your highest, it can only bring you down a little bit. So you are naturally, without anything, on your high vibration. When your signature high vibration of God's self is in charge of this body, what makes you whole and complete, makes you unique? People saying that you are unique, you are different. What makes you so special? You're so authentic. What is your authentic complete self? Your whole and complete self is your high vibration in your human body. Your human body is supposed to feel. Your high vibration speaks through your mind in the form of ideas that come to you. It makes you have the sensation that I feel like going to this place. I don't feel like doing this. I feel like laughing. I feel like sleeping. This is your true self, and then you just find yourself just being you, doing your. That is what makes you different. It makes you more authentic, because I told you, signature vibration. There's only one you. We have billions of people, entities all in the world, in the universe. Each one of us has a signature vibration, meaning that you are unique. They are all unique to themselves. One person cannot replace the other person. No other entity, nobody can replace you, and you are the God of that thing. That thing that you create is one of its kind. There can never ever be anyone that would create that. And that creation is meant to change the world. Where would the world be without electricity, without cars? Where would globalization, you being able to travel to other parts of the world without the aeroplane? All these are other people's creation, and there's only one thing called the aeroplane. There's only one kind of thing that is called a car. And each one, they all have their uses, what they do. There's only one thing called the bicycle or the bike. You can see only one person can invent one single thing. One person creates only one, probably the engine. A car cannot move without the engine. Someone created the engine to make the whole car thing to work. There's no other thing aside from the internet. There's just no other thing. A browser is a browser. It could be Mozilla or Google, whatever you have them, but it's just a browser. One person's idea, and other people deciding to follow, take different, from the idea. There's only one idea, and that is who you are. That's how you are. That idea, only you in your high vibrational self can create that thing that is unique to you. So you wanting to always be in that state is you realizing that you are useful. You love yourself so much, you appreciate yourself, you are worthy so much that you want to always be yourself. You are unique. You want to be yourself. You don't want to be any other person, because when your vibration is low, it means that you are trying to listen to other people's opinions. You are trying to be like or compare yourself with others. For you to compare yourself with others, it means you want to be them. For you to be jealous of someone means that you want to be them. You do not believe in yourself. You do not love yourself. You do not accept yourself. So you do not want to be in those states. Those are negative, and anything that is negative is a lie. It means it's outside of who you truly are. So you do not want it. You want to be your authentic high vibrational self. That is why you're in there. And I told you, you don't need those substances. You are a God. A God can change at any moment. That's the reason why you have a choice. You just need to decide that I don't need this and let you go. And the best way that you can maintain that high vibration, being your whole and complete self, is by doing your assignment. I told you, you cannot separate a God from its creation. Do your assignment and give it out. You are abundant. You have all it takes for you to do your assignment right now and give it out. You've got all that you need. Even if you like making people laugh or something, you just do it and give it out. Just do you and give it out. This is the unique self. This is your authentic self. By doing that, you find that you would always be in the high vibration. That is the best way to keep your God self aligned to you. Is the secret to forcing your high self to be aligned to your body, and forcing your body to accept your high self. Yes, to let go of control, because you're not meant to take control. Your body is supposed to feel, it's supposed to act. That's what human being is all about. Action. All signature high vibration, immortal, godly self, spirit self function on only one universal language, which is unconditional love. That's the reason why I hear of the term, you can never do any wrong. When you're your authentic self, that's your inner voice, that's your conscience, that's where it came from. Your high vibrational self is always positive. Love is all about positivity. It's all about truth. It's all about sincerity. It's all about just keep doing you. Do that thing that excites you. Even when someone tries to make you angry, always what excites you and give it out. You find out that you always try to be in this state. Let go of control. The moment you let go of control, what causes control is the information that has been stored in your mind. You're like an artificial intelligence. From when you were born till now, you have been storing information on your experiences, everything you've experienced in your entire life, on beliefs, cultural beliefs, social beliefs, political beliefs, emotional beliefs, information or ancestral beliefs. All those beliefs, those information, conditions on how to do things, what to do, how to react, what worked for this person, the method that worked for them. Just follow this method and you would make it. All human beings want a perfect, happy life, and you are not wrong. You were created to have a perfect, happy life. I told you your high vibrational God self came to have a physical experience. So meaning that it has a list on what it came to experience. Every moment has been planned, and it's planned to have fun. There's something you want to feel, you want to experience. Each moment is a stepping stone to the next moment, is to the next moment, to the next moment. And when you are taking substances, the difference between taking substance and being yourself, you cannot be in the moment. You are losing those stepping stones that are meant to take you to other places. And that substance is not you, so it's outside of you. It cannot take you to greatness. Only your authentic self can give you all that you need. That's your high vibrational self taking charge. So this you taking control is those informations that worked. What worked for Einstein, what worked for Beethoven, Darwin, Shakespeare, what worked for all the people that made it. These methodologies in the system, they have just been modernized, and then you are told that in order for you to achieve greatness, in order for you to be innovative, in order for you to create something, to discover, to make greatness, you must follow this path. These were these people's path, and that's the reason why they're not working for you. That's the reason why you found yourself depending on something, because you feel there's something wrong with you. Why is it that you are following all these paths? They tell you at this stage you should do this, at this stage you should achieve this, you should be with this, you should have kids, you should, at this stage you will soon die, and you don't want to die. You say you've not lived life. I told you came to have a physical experience. You're a spirit of God, meaning that human life has a beginning and must have an end. So you came to have an experience. Just like you want to advance, your high vibrational God self wants to advance as well. It needs these experiences to move to another level. So you have to transition to keep moving. I told you you're indestructible, infinite and immortal, eternal. So you just came to do your God self, to add your value to the world, give it to them, and then move to the next world. That's you doing your assignment. This is you being a God in a human form. And this is the only way you can align yourself to your high vibrational self, to be your authentic self. Do what excites you and give it out to the world. The more you do and give, the more you discover who you are. You're just meant to keep doing what comes to your mind, to your heart, to your gut. Keep doing your assignment and giving it out to the world. You would achieve greatness. That life you want, that you will copy in others that you cannot achieve. This is the only way you can achieve to be unique, to be the you. Offer the world the gift of the authentic you that you are. So this is the way you can be in your high vibrational states. When you keep doing your assignment and giving out, you realize that you are high, you are yourself. Just like the negative effects, you do not have them. This is how to be you. Even when you decide to take whatever you need to take, but at least something mild, but it means that you can do without. I told you every moment you change, you can choose to say, at this moment, I do not need this. I choose to let you go. And truly, you would not need them. It's all by choice. You chose to take those ideas, to allow all those information to control, or being in the system, or the conditioning is you choosing to work based on those information. Those information are not you. I told you each moment has been planned. No moment is the same. You don't need your mind to solve a problem this minute or the next minute, because those particular situations are different from what you've passed. Your mind does not know this moment, the next moment does not know the future. It does not even know how it got to where it got to. It just knows that this is what happened. It can only perceive after something has happened. So this is all that is in the brain. So meaning that your mind cannot work for you. Your mind is only a memory chip. Your physical mind, your true identity, true mind that knows how to get you to where you need to get to, that knows how to help you stay in the state you want to stay in, always in high vibration. That is your high vibration, is you wanting to be your true self. Your true self is high vibration. So all you need right now is to do that thing that excites you and give it out. That is higher than the level of the high you gain from whatever addiction you have. So the best way to force your high self to align to yourself and force your physical self to let go of control and let your high self do what it's meant to do, and your body to do what it's meant to do, every single part of you. Don't compartmentalize yourself. Let yourself align to yourself and be one. Your mind is your high vibrational mind, your higher self. Your body is meant to feel and to help your high self to do. That's what human being is. Just doing that, that is you being whole and complete. That is you being authentic, being unique, being different, special from every single person. I told you, signature vibration. And all those signature high vibration joined together are what makes the one true God. That's where the source is, the tree of life. Every part of the tree takes its nourishment from the tree. So our high vibrational selves take our nourishment from main God. So that's why we are God. We create an aspect of creation. There's an aspect of creation that we do. We living our lives is letting God have a physical experience through us. So that's the reason why you find yourself doing that. And that's why there's the saying that you are not your thoughts. Those thoughts are not you. What makes you you is the now. So everything that happened to you before now was meant to bring you to this moment. Even the addiction, anything anybody says outside now, you are different. It does not matter. It's outside of you. Everyone has what they face. So what people say about or to you or whatever it is, it does not matter. It's not who you are. Those circumstances don't matter. It's your state of being that matters. And what state of being do you prefer? Being your true, authentic, complete self, your high vibrational self, taking charge of your body, and you creating and giving to the world. Do your examine and giving to the world. That's what you came to do. And when you're in that state, the universe, God, the source, tree of life, nature, ultimate, the universe, because that's what all is general, everyone understands. Whatever works for you, the universe now creates situations that suits you. That's why you see every good thing coming to you. The more you do examine and give, the more in exchange for everything that you give out, the more the universe gives to you a better, beautiful life, beautiful people around you, the right people, right relationship, right wealth, right house. Every single thing, it just works for you. All you need is be your authentic self, your God self. God is supposed to live a beautiful life. That's the best way to have the best life. That's the best way to be free of anything. I'm not saying you shouldn't take anything every once in a while, probably, but minor, mild, you shouldn't really, you don't need. But you should know right now that you are not addicted. You do not depend on anything. You do not need. You can only take because you just want to have just the experience, but you do not need anything seriously. You do not need much. Just know that you have the choice to decide and choose to say, see, I don't need you. This is the truth. I told you all high vibrational signature selves, they deal in love. So even as I'm speaking, your true self knows that what I'm saying is the truth. That is the reason why you are still listening to this, because you need to be yourself. Do that thing that brought you to the world. Have the beautiful life that you need. Anything anyone says or does or anything about you, it's not true. So let it go. Just live your life. Don't give anyone the power. Just be you. Just do your examine and give it to the world, and you always find yourself being happy. Everything that comes, just know that it's meant to be. It's part of what you came to do, what you came to experience. So experience them. Have fun. Experience them. Even if you feel that they're not significant moments, every moment is beautiful. Try to enjoy the moment. Always be present. Enjoy each moment. And the only way you can ever be present is by being in alignment with your high vibrational self, your true self. And how can you be that? Do your examine and give it to the world. Do your examine, give it out. Do your examine. It would keep growing and growing, and you keep having ideas and creativity that would keep advancing them till you get your final product. But already you are it. You are in the process of your greatness. Just keep doing you, and that's all you need to get out instantly of that addiction. Keep doing and giving out, and you'll find yourself being in that state, and you try to maintain that state. Always maintain that state. Try to memorize how you feel when you're in that state. You realize that you give out your control. You do not think. You realize you're not your thoughts. Anything that is in your mind, you bring it outside of you. Just watch it, observe, but do not work on it. Do not do what your mind is telling you to do. Do what your heart, your high vibrational self is telling you to do. It comes naturally to you. So in that way, you realize you don't need to be angry. You don't need to be jealous. You don't need anything outside of you. Just do your examine and give it to the world, and you will keep getting used to being you. Anything that helps you to remember who you are, or any person, what you do give out to the world might awaken and keep someone in their awakened state, in their true authentic state. Like what I'm saying, there are some people that might want to keep listening to what I have to say to help remind them to be themselves. There's something that helps you, that keeps reminding you of who you are, and keeps helping you to remember to align yourself to your true self, to it becomes a part of you. Just keep doing you, thank you, and I hope to hear from you in the next video. Bye.